Thif was an elusive figure, known only by whispers in the dark corners of taverns and the hush of rumor-filled alleys. No one knew much about him, except that he was a master of shadows, a thief who seemed to be more myth than man. As the moon rose high in the night sky, casting long shadows on the crumbling stone of the ancient castle, Thif made his move. He approached the castle with a silent confidence, dressed in a cloak as dark as the night itself. The once majestic structure stood looming in the dim light, its towers and battlements silhouetted against the starry sky. Thif had spent weeks studying the castle's guards and patrol routes, memorizing each shift change and weak point. Now it was time to put his plan into action. With nimble fingers, Thif pressed his back against the cold stone wall and moved towards the servants' entrance. This was a gamble. The guards were less vigilant at this hour. Holding his breath, he slipped into the shadows and vanished through the narrow passageway. Inside, the castle was eerily quiet. Thif's heart drummed in his ears as he crept through the deserted corridors. Every creak of the floorboards seemed to reverberate like thunder to him, yet he pressed onward, driven by the tales of treasures long abandoned and gathering dust in these forgotten halls. His mind raced with thoughts of what he might find: golden goblets, ancient scrolls, or perhaps a more valuable relic. Following the blueprint etched in his memory, Thif reached the grand staircase. An opulent relic of the past now cloaked in cobwebs and dust, he took a deep breath and descended slowly, feet almost gliding over the steps to avoid any noise. Every detail, every shadow was accounted for in his mind. Yet his instincts told him that something was amiss, something he couldn't quite place. It was then that he saw it, a faint light flickering beneath a nearby door. Someone else was there. This was an unexpected twist that turned his calculated plan on its head. Thif paused, deliberating whether to advance or retreat, his heartbeat now a pounding tidal wave of adrenaline. The castle, once thought abandoned, was full of secrets, and as Thif hesitated, pondering his next move, he realized he was not the only one there searching for them. In this game of shadows and silence, he was no longer the solitary player. Would he risk confrontation, or would he melt back into the darkness from whence he came? Only time would tell.